So we just spent the past 3 nights here in Yosemite National Park and earned ourselves our 4th National Park sticker. We have just marked the beginning of our longest road trip visiting multiple national parks for the next couple weeks. Or maybe, who knows, for the next couple months. So we are in Yosemite National Park this weekend. It's going to be our first park, I think our 4th park with the 9/11, but our first for the next 8 weeks. So we're going to be visiting 8 national parks or maybe 9 national parks over the next 8 weeks. So my plan is camp Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then go to a city, work from there, and then move on to the next city. Next national park. This is my 2nd day. Camped already 1 night. Pretty nice place. I'm in the Crane Flats campground. It was a bit hard to get, but I got lucky enough that I was able to grab a campground. This is what my campsite looks like. Yeah, it's a pretty nice campground. So this campsite is 514. You can see it's very spacious and you don't have a lot of neighbors. Please go away. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sleep in the car today. My favorite way of exploring Yosemite is with a bike. So there's bike paths all around. So if you're gonna do the loop, I recommend doing it counterclockwise. So one of the reasons I love renting a bike here is because there's multiple trails that you can stop by and then go on the trail. So that way you can do the whole 10-mile loop. And there's some like short hikes, like for example, Lower Yosemite Falls. That's a very short hike. So you can park your bike and then go on the trail. So people say Yosemite is very packed. Honestly, it's not, as long as you arrive early. Yeah, so if you arrive late, you're not going to be able to find parking. So shuttle is going to be your only option. When visiting Yosemite, people tend to forget Tioga Pass, which is one of the most beautiful mountain pass roads in California. And along with that, you get multiple lakes. And if you're trying to avoid the crowds, that is the place to go. I have been struggling with starting an actual fire for the past, 2 days? Yeah, I tried to start last night, it did not work. I did the same this afternoon and it did not work. I'm not entirely sure why. I'm gonna go look for some kindling firewood. Like, I have tried so many different ways, but for some reason it doesn't want to burn. But let's go find some firewood that we can actually use. Oh, actually, you don't even have to go that far. All right, there's some here. You don't actually have to buy firewood here. So as long as it's more than 6-inch diameter, you can go collect your own firewood. But I opted to just buy one because I did not have time yesterday. But yeah, so these are like kindling, so we can actually start the fire. Hopefully it stays on for the entire night. It's like 7:30 right now, so I'm gonna be up for a couple hours. Yeah, a lot of mosquitoes, so I definitely need this fire. I have the fire starter. Just put it in here and just light it up. I am not gonna be defeated today. I don't know if you can see it over there, but that is a bear. And look. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sleep in the car today. Why, buddy? Why you gotta come here? Please go away. So I am here just sitting on the picnic table, just staying guard because I don't want to sleep in the tent tonight. I don't know if it's gonna come back. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I definitely don't want to sleep in the car. But it's gonna be a fun night. Oh man, I had a long day. I wanted to relax. Like, I started my fire, and then a bear showed up. Day 3 of Yosemite National Park, which has been an amazing experience. It's been an amazing weekend, and this is actually my second time here. I came here last year around the same time, mid-July, but this time it's different because I got my 911 and I'm actually camping in the national park. Last year I just stayed in a nearby town like an hour away, but this time I challenged myself to camp inside the national park, and Yosemite is going to be one of the first national parks I'm going to be visiting for the next 8 weeks. Now, I've only planned it for the next 8 weeks, but it might extend it depending how it goes. And I only set it to 8 weeks because I actually want to visit the Utah Motorsport campus, which is a racetrack in Utah. That's one of the reasons I set it maximum as 8 weeks. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. If I actually enjoy this, I might extend it and just skip the racetrack, because let's be honest, it's been a very expensive hobby, so this might be a better option for me. So last night we actually got a visitor. We got visited by a black bear, which was surprising considering it was a busy campsite. So there's a lot of people around me. It was just right over there during sunset. But like I said, fortunately I was still awake, so nothing happened. I contemplated sleeping in the car, but then I was like, I am not sleeping in the car. I'm definitely sleeping in the tent. I actually slept in the tent, and it was a peaceful night. Actually, probably one of the peaceful nights I've had. I usually just wake up every, I'll say, an hour or two, just because it's uncomfortable. But hopefully, this is one of the reasons I want to do it. I want to, even though I'm a bit scared, not because of camping, but rather everything is new to me. Camping with the 911, that's one thing. So the challenging thing about this trip has been planning it. So I came up with this idea maybe 3 weeks ago. So it's been an ongoing process. I only have the next 2 weeks planned. I know which national parks I'm going to visit, but I still got to figure out booking the campgrounds, booking the Airbnbs where I'm going to stay, and also having the 911 with all my belongings. That adds another layer of planning and stress, but we'll figure it out. We'll see how it goes. But the 911 has been holding on pretty nicely. I think we're about to hit 13,000 miles. I'm speechless because I've only owned it for 6 months now. We're up super early today, and the reason for that is I have to book my next campsite, and we're gonna have to book for Mount Rainier. So we're gonna be going Mount Rainier in 3 weeks. So I have 2 national parks before that. I'm gonna be going to Lassen National Park, and then Crater Lake. After that is Mount Rainier. So the reservation opens up at 7 a.m. It's currently 6:51 a.m. So we have 9 minutes to do research on which one is the best campsite, and hopefully try to get it. So the campground that I picked is Cougar Rock Campground. I think for my research, it's one of the best campgrounds you can get at Mount Rainier, and it's pretty close to the Skyline Trail, which is definitely something I want to do. Seems like someone picked it up for just 2 nights, so we're gonna have to check back a few days later. And now everything's gone, which is fine. I'm not too worried because I still have a couple of days left. While camping, I spent $186, so that includes campsite, food, and activities. Alright, just like that, we are done with Yosemite. Now comes the challenging part, fitting everything back the cart. My biggest expense is going to be Airbnbs, which takes up a big chunk of my weekly budget. I spent $744. I've thought about camping all 7 nights. However, I don't think I'm strong enough just yet. Truth be told, staying at an Airbnb is essential for my sanity. Lastly, the one cost I don't have any control over is gas. I spent $251 driving 800 miles. So as we wrap our time here in Yosemite, the last hike that I recommend that you do is Glacier Point. That should be your last stop. And it's not really a hike, it's more of a walk. Probably walk in a park. It's very short, easy hike, but it's the view you get along the way. Glacier Point gives you a whole panoramic view of the entire Yosemite Valley. So you get Half Dome, Yosemite Valley, Nevada Falls, Brenna Falls, Yosemite Falls, pretty much every attraction you can think of. And the reason I like to wait until the last minute or the last day until I leave is so that I can go up there, get my ice cream, and just enjoy the view. So after you're done, one of the best things to do is get yourself some ice cream and just enjoy the view. It actually just started raining, but regardless, we're still gonna sit down and enjoy this. And this is why I said save it for last, because once you're done exploring the valley or all of Yosemite, you can come back here and get a 270-degree view of the entire valley. So it's a nice touch to really tie everything together after you're done exploring. So definitely save it for last. Yeah, definitely amazing treat for a hot day. It's still hot, it's probably like 80.